Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube. So I'm here to give you guys another update. So it's an update on my kind of foot situation really. It's been 4 weeks since I broke my foot, and basically last week I was still in so much pain, but in a different part of my foot, and noticed like a swelling and a bruising in a different part of the same foot. And turns out after going to the hospital and having an x-ray that I fractured another part of my foot. So it's another metatarsal, and yeah, I was told that it's going to be another like 3 months if I'm lucky, because this place apparently is hard to heal until I'm back kind of in, well, hopefully to training. I'm not really sure, or maybe just starting. So that's around like I think it's like the 14th or something of September, which seems like a really long time away. Obviously I am really gutted, and I've actually been finding it really hard since, just with like my mindset, because obviously being like 3 weeks in to your recovery and then being told like it's a further 3 months, it just, yeah, quite honestly, just knocked me. So each week that has gone by, I have still done a check-in, which has been a bit difficult. Obviously, I haven't had heels on, so the cocktails have gone away. But yeah, I've still been like doing some kind of physique update, because it's just keeping me kind of like accountable through this off season. So I will show in this clip here, I'll show a video of like my current kind of situation, body composition and everything like that. And I guess I can tell you now just a little bit about like what the plan is moving forward. So for recovery reasons, we have decided to stay in a surplus. I did have actually around this time now, I did actually have a cut, which was going to be programmed in, just a mini cut, because I've been in my off season now since November, since stepping off stage. So it's been like consistently like pushing calories the whole kind of time. So my calories have gone up to 3,050, which is actually, it's the highest obviously they've been since stepping off stage. And when I was training, I was on around like 2,700. And they've just progressively had to go up, because my weight's either been staying like the same for too long, or it has been dropping. And actually since I stopped training and obviously stopped steps, any form of like heavy leg sessions, like obviously leg sessions I find are a little bit more taxing on the body, so they do usually, you know, you can usually push calories a bit more on these days. So yeah, I was really expecting that once my energy expenditure and everything did stop, I kind of thought that my weight would just go up quite quickly, but it hasn't, it's been dropping. So my coach Joe has been pushing my calories, and I have been finding it so difficult to actually hit the calories. This is my first week on them, and like, to be honest with you, I've only hit them like once or twice, but I've had a bit of kind of like, I feel like better today as I'm speaking to you guys, but my mindset just hasn't been in the right place. Like I've been torn between like, do I just like go against this and just do a cut, or do I just stay where I'm at and keep focusing on recovery, because obviously science says that being in a surplus is going to help that. So yeah, it's just been a bit of a struggle, to be honest. And like I said, I've only hit the calories like twice, and I'm being open and honest with you. I'm not going to stand here and say, yep, hit them every single day, because this, for me, documenting like my journey is about me being honest. So this week on my check-in, obviously I'm going to make my coach aware. But yeah, quite a lot of it comes down to just not being hungry through not actually doing much. So in terms of my physique, I've noticed like my legs, it feels like the muscle has just gone, but obviously that isn't generally the case. And again, science says this literally can't happen in this time, and it will literally be the fact that like the muscles aren't being like pumped up or anything like that. I'm not in like a severe deficit or anything like that, so the muscle isn't just being like completely wasted, and it will generally come back quite quick after probably 3 or 4 weeks, hopefully, of training. So I've been told by my coach. Fingers crossed. Okay, so now we are going to zoom out, and I'm going to show you my legs. So here they are, or here they're not. No, I know they're still there, but yeah, I just feel like I used to have proper like sweeping quads and now I don't. However, one thing I have noticed is that where I'm standing, if you notice, I'm standing literally on this leg all the time. I actually feel like my glute is constantly, I'm just gonna try and turn, my glute is constantly like engaged. So I actually feel like not so bad, and I feel like this hamstring might actually be like developing a bit more. So we're gonna have a bit of a imbalance. But luckily this is the side I actually hit my pose on, so it's meant to be. So I have had quite a lot of feedback from people who are also suffering with injuries, and I've actually, not unless I just don't follow people that talk about it. I haven't really seen that many people talk about injuries, maybe because it's not as common, touch wood. But there have been a lot of people that are, again, suffering just the same as me. So I think it's been really helpful for those people to see like that you can still carry on with training like upper body and stuff like that, but also that you are going to have times where it just does feel really hard. And it's been one of them, because for me, I'm like, there's much worse going on in the world, and like I do appreciate that and I know that, but sometimes like your reality, you know, it's your reality, and this has been something I haven't experienced to this level before. I have experienced injuries, but like, yeah, not to this level. So it's just been a completely different journey. So I'm gonna keep documenting it. I do feel like a bit negative all the time kind of talking about it. So I'm trying to find like my right mindset now to keep pushing forward without keep having these massive like setbacks where I just want to give up, because that's quite frankly what it's been like this week, hence why I told you the food hasn't been hit and I actually walked out of like one of my sessions. But on the flip side, I actually had 2 other really good sessions, so it's just a bit like that. So I'm just going to carry on documenting that with you. I do want to stay fully committed to my recovery, and I do want to stay fully committed to my off season because I am getting a little bit uncomfortable in my physique. But I'm going to touch on that in another topic video, which will be coming soon, and that's just how you can stay committed in your off season. So thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and if you have any comments or questions or anything, feel free to drop them in the comment section below, or reach me on Instagram at kerrysexton_ifbb pro.